Hi, this is EnviroCams, and in this video we're going to go over your local NVR's network setup. After you're logged into your system, you're going to go into your menus, to the System tab, then to Network. Enable DHCP should already be checked, so you'll uncheck it and hit Apply. Take note of your DVR's IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway. Once you have a record of this information, go to your Port tab and take note of your port configuration. If anything ever goes wrong and we don't have this information on hand, we don't have a good place to start our troubleshooting process, so keep these records. Once you have this information, you'll simply exit out to your live view and take the thumb drive that we've provided with your system and plug it into your PC. Now that we've finished the configuration of your NVR to the local network, at the NVR, we're going to of course go to your PC and bring along the thumb drive that was provided with your system and plug it into an available USB port. Open the thumb drive to view its contents, and you'll be looking for the Guard Station application. Go ahead and give it a double click and begin the install process, and just follow your on-screen prompts. I'm not going to go through the process because it's pretty basic. It's pretty much like setting up any other program out there. Once it is finished, you'll see the Guard Station icon on your desktop. Go ahead and give it a click to open. And once it is finished loading, you'll see that it is asking you for a username and password. Default username is admin, and that's all lowercase, ADMIN, and the password is 123456. If this is a secure PC or it's a laptop that travels with you, you can go ahead and check save password if you want. This will prevent you from having to retype that password every time you open it, and then just select login. Once you're logged in, you'll see the main screen for the software. We're going to go to device management. Take a look down here and you'll see the IP address that we noted earlier. We're going to go ahead and select this, then check the green X, and then you'll select add. And what's going to happen after you hit add, because it's the first time in for this system, you'll see a box pop up prompting you for a username and password. So if you configured the usernames or passwords to your NVR during its initial setup, go ahead and use that information. If you left it default, populate the admin and 123456, and then you'll hit add. You'll see the device added up top, model, IP address, and the status should read online. We'll then be able to come here and select our our main menu window, and then here to live view. Down here you'll see the model number and IP address of your NVR. And then up top you'll see your 1-4-9 split mode. I'm only going to bring up a single channel view because my PC's working kind of hard with screen capture software and then running the software, the Guard Station software. But what you'll see if you bring up a 4 split or a 9 split or a 16 split, or a bunch of smaller images if you want, you give a double click to any of those smaller camera images to pull it up full screen, and a double click will return you back to your multi-screen mode. When you're done with your live view, come down here and select Close All Window. There's some more information if you want to just leave now. If you're at the car wash or somewhere that's cold or hot and nasty, and we have one more thing that we need to do so that you can just go home and finish up the remote view setup, because it does not have to be done at the local NVR site. So we'll come back to our device management window and select our NVR that was added up top here, and then go to the configuration tab. This will pull up a web view, and you will type in the username and password for your NVR. And what we're going to do once we get in is go to the setup menu, then to the network tab, and then to our P2P section. We want to ensure that P2P is turned on, and that we get a copy. Take a picture of the screen, whatever you need to do, write it down if you have to, of this registration code. If you've made any changes turning P2P on, of course you'll make a save here. But once you get home or you're in a more comfortable environment, you can pick up with the remote view setup for phones or tablets. And that's fairly much going to conclude this tutorial for getting your NVR configured to your local network, and it gets you set up pretty well for the rest of the steps for any of the remote viewing applications. If you have any problems or you run into any trouble, give us a call here at 866-283-6003, and we'll get you through wherever you may have gotten yourselves jammed up. Alright guys, have a great day.